Think about me every night, oh, isn't that sweet? I guess so. Good morning. So, I got up, went to sit at my computer, and was eating my leftover Texas Roadhouse from last night, when I came across a very interesting post from Dead by Daylight. Now, if you're wondering, this is Blue Sky, not Twitter, so if you want to follow me on Blue Sky, link's down in the description. Anyway, Dead by Daylight says, "It's alive! We're bringing back design previews and making it even easier to share your feedback on possible future gameplay changes. Today we're sharing improvements to the process, an update to the Trickster, which killer is next." So this sounds like this is something that's going toward transparency, which I have always been a big advocate for. I'm very, very happy to see this kind of thing. Lately, within the past, I'd say like year, behavior has been far more transparent with us. Looks like they are kind of coming back to bringing that transparency a little bit further. So I'm very excited. So let's take a look and see what they've got for us. So it says, last year we tested our new way to gather feedback with the design preview. In it, we shared a sneak peek at proposed changes for the Trickster with the goal of gauging how you felt about these changes very early in the design process. We wanted to quickly follow up on how we've been changing the design preview process moving forward and give a little update on the Trickster's preview. Now, I do want to say that when it comes to the Trickster, I am very, what's the word I'm looking for? I am very uneducated when it comes to the Trickster. If you want like somebody who knows what they're talking about, I would recommend checking out Revium. I'll leave him linked in the description down below. Revium, just ask him, because when it comes to the Trickster, I don't really have a lot of understanding about how the Trickster should work. I learned that whenever the whole Trickster changes happened. So you want more in-depth ideas on the Trickster, I would definitely check it out down below. But yeah. So this thing says, what is a design preview? Coming away from last year's design preview, a couple of things stood out to us. When it comes to bigger changes like reworks, specifics matter. It's important that we compare the perspective of both killers and survivors to help inform the decision making. And number two, while it's one thing to ask for feedback, the original design preview concept didn't let you know how we're using your feedback. And it's important to us that you have the visibility on the ways your feedback helps us drive improvements within the game. With these in mind, we look to future design previews, including this one, and we're making the following changes to our process. Each design preview will use a short survey, 5 minutes max, to collect your feedback, ensuring we have the context behind your suggestions, i.e. experience level, playstyle, etc., etc. Fair enough. Within 2 weeks of each design preview, we'll share an early look at some interesting points we've drawn from your feedback, while also giving an idea on how we plan to use it. By making these changes, our goal is to bring you closer to the design process, giving you more transparency and making it clearer how your feedback is used by the design team. Of course, sometimes the nature of feedback is that it inspires other exciting changes for improvement, so we want to make sure we're setting expectations that changes and timelines may differ from what you see here or in feedback threads. Now let's check in on where we're at with the Trickster. A short update on the Trickster. After working through your feedback, we decided to move in a different direction from what we had outlined. Rather than simply revert past changes, we think there's an opportunity to lean into his theming to offer gameplay changes that reward Trickster mains while also providing something exciting and new for folks who have been on the fence about giving him a try. While we don't have a timeline to share regarding a Trickster rework right now, we'll be back when the time is right. What's next? In the coming days, we'll be back with a fresh design preview that what we're going to dig. In it, we'll give you a look at our vision for the future of Skull Merchant. I can't wait to see that. We can't wait to hear what you think. Keep an eye on this space and social channels for all details. Until then, see you in the fog. So this is a relatively short little thing, just kind of telling us what they've got planned. I was kind of hoping they would give more details on what they're looking at for the Trickster, just so we can get some more Trickster mains to kind of give us ideas. But this does sound good. To me, this is basically a transparency to the future of transparency, which is something that we as a community have been not only asking for, but also needing for a very long time. I'm very, very excited to see this future where behavior talks to us before they waste. I don't like to say waste, but If they had done this for, say, the Xenomorph changes, we would have never had to go through the whole ordeal of making, you know, Brand, the Mr. Headache, made like 3 videos on it. I did my thoughts, like every content creator kind of came out and was like, hey, what the fuck are you doing? What are you talking about? Nobody asked for these changes. If behavior does this more often and says, hey, here's what we're thinking of doing before they even like take the time to put it into like a PTB, then we might have less PTBs where everybody's kind of like looking around wondering what the fuck's going on. This is what I'm really hoping for. I personally can't wait to see what they do with the Skull Merchant. I think Skull Merchant 2.0 was just fine. I feel like a lot of people tell me I'm an outlier on that. I think that, unfortunately, no matter what happens with the Skull Merchant, you will always have people who insta-DC against her because people just refuse to accept that she's no longer 3-gen merchant, and she hasn't been for, at this point, years. People are still DCing against current Skull Merchant, Skull Merchant 3.0, the one that is objectively the second weakest character in the entire game. Like, I'm excited to see what they do for Skull Merchant, but unfortunately, I feel like no matter what they do to Skull Merchant, it's not going to matter. This community's just going to still bitch to bitch, but I am looking forward to this new open transparency, and hopefully in the future, we have less random PTB changes that nobody asked for, and we can all work together to make a better future for a better game that we can enjoy for many, many, many years to come. But that's all I have for you guys today. Just a quick little update. This actually went longer than I expected it to. I love you guys so much. As always, a great big special thank you to my channel members listed on screen now. If you want to find out how to become a channel member today, get awesome perks like seeing videos early, merch discount codes, and more, than please click that join button down below. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one.